Hello, hello. Hello, Mopo. Welcome. What is this stream? That's a good question. Just out saying hello. Hello, Natalia. Natalia? Natalia. Natalia. Hello, Arvin. Hello. Arvin the goat. Tornado. Tornado, I just joined. I just started Tornado. How you doing, buddy? Just chiming in, saying hello to everybody. Everybody's saying hello. And higher math. Mackie. Gray. Mohammed. Fikri. Fikari. Fikri. I don't know how to say that. Frank Barber says hello. Mopo. How's everybody doing? A lot of people saying hello. That's pretty cool. It's very nice of everybody to say hello. Appreciate everybody. Why would I want to drown myself in the pool? You know, I mean, does that make sense? Come on. I don't think that makes sense. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody from? Anybody got questions? Hey, Gina. I finally decided to go live. I was sitting around getting bored. I cleaned up the pool area today, so I figured I'd do a little live stream. Thank you, Mohammed. My favorite stronger player? I don't know what that means. Ramon, I live in New England. New England. John says it's fire, bro. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I got some areas that aren't of grass not growing in, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm just watching my little floater float around the pool. Ramon's checking in from Los Angeles. Nice. Fun fact, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I have been to California. Oh, my favorite soccer player. Well, I don't really follow soccer too much. I remember Pele. I liked watching Pele. I don't really have any Ramon. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's it's just a little whatever, I don't know, cape or something like that, but we just rent it. I've known my landlord for a long time, so. Mohammed's from Kenya. No kidding. You're in Kenya right now as I'm talking to you. You're in Kenya. That's what you're telling me? That is amazing. Football, not soccer. Yeah, I do love football. Time to get in the pool, don't you think? Pablo says. Yeah, that's awesome, Mohammed. I know that Kenya is known for their long distance running. They always win the Boston Marathon, the New York Marathon. I've never been to Africa. I'd love to. That'd be wild. But I gotta get my passport. Yeah, so football. Don't go, John says. And Mohammed says that I'm welcome. So I don't know. We'll have to come in all stealth-like. We'll come in a Black Hawk helicopter and I'll get dropped down. I don't know. Not welcome. Well, I'm just sitting in my backyard Sunday evening, thinking about what I'm going to do for dinner. Wanted to do a live stream and just kind of interact with some of the viewers on the channel, and maybe answer some questions or anything like that. Usually, for those that don't know who I am, Steve got a pool. Everything's usually pool related. Usually pool related. Sometimes I do a little rock and roll band action, but Steve Gots Africa. Tornado, how are you? How are you doing, buddy? Are you wearing your overalls right now as we speak, Tornado? I gotta get a pair of overalls, especially once winter comes, like fall and winter. I think I'm gonna try to rock overalls this fall and winter. Who's your face? Who's your face? Is that a way of saying you want to see my face? Who's my favorite YouTuber? All right. See, I like questions. I'm really fond of questions, and that's a good question. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I'm gonna say negative on the overalls. In all honesty, my favorite YouTuber. There's a couple of them. Simon Wilson is definitely one of my favorites. I don't know if you know Simon Wilson. Oh, my floater got caught. He travels around the world. He's got like 3 million subscribers. And I don't know. I like watching travel channels. I like watching thrifting channels, buying and reselling and going to tag sales and flea markets. But Simon Wilson's probably one of those channels where every time I see a new video pop on, I just have to watch it. And I'll sit there and I'll watch the whole thing. So, what about you? What about you, Pokey Pro? What's your favorite YouTuber? There we go. Let's see. Lock Picking Lawyer. I haven't heard of that one, Tornado. Mohammed says, great. Yeah, what are some of your other favorite YouTube channels? There's a lot of big channels out there. Tornado, I like Tornado because Tornado is all about, plugging smaller channels and trying to help other channels grow and just helping people. So that's what I like about him. But it's not me, Steve? What? Dean, ahoy. Gina, what do you mean it's not me? It's not you? I'm totally confused. Don't confuse me. I get confused easily. Dean, I hear you're working with me tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to be coming in to run a little skid steer action for me? Yeah, Tornado. We are all in it together, buddy. Still confused on what Gina said. Nice, buddy. So everybody sees Dean chiming in on the comments, and Dean is a coworker. I'll be working with Dean tomorrow. So everybody can say hi to Dean. He'll be on the videos tomorrow. My channel. Do a backflip. Keep the rubber side down. I'm convinced that eventually that floater will move. I'm not moving until I see that floater move. Gina. My channel. It's not me, it's so you're saying you are Gina or you're not Gina? It's just VIP concerts. Hi. Gina, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very confused. I apologize, but she's asking why she's not your favorite. Oh. Man. It's too easy to mess with me, isn't it? What's up, Johnny South? Johnny, I'm taking you off as the moderator. All right, Johnny, you're now allowed to comment. She's saying her favorite channel. She's saying her YouTube channel isn't your favorite. I can tell you one thing, Gina. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to look into this matter. But I guess I just didn't know. I didn't know. Hey, yeah, it did move. I just noticed. Gina is definitely one of my favorite viewers. She's definitely one of my favorite subscribers. So I guess that does make you one of my favorites regardless. So, and the reason that she's one of my favorites is because she engages, you know, positively with comments all the time, even just sends emojis just to say hey and that she watched the video. And as do a lot of my viewers, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that there aren't a lot other people like that, but those are definitely the things that I appreciate. 1, 2, Johnny. Well, I'm gonna check into that. I swear I'm gonna. I promise you I'm gonna. And if I'm not subscribed, I will be by the end of the day. At the end of the day, I promise. But and hopefully some of the other people in the live stream will as well. Johnny, hey man, I hit the thumbs up on all of them. Well, Johnny, you can comment on videos now because I removed you as the moderator. And honestly, that moderator thing is pretty lame, to be honest. But I mean, it was pretty cool to have, you know, your name to be highlighted and have a little wrench next to it. But there's a lot of times where I think it would have been good for you to chime in on some comments, you know. But I hope you're doing good, Johnny. I'm just hanging out by the pool, saying hello to everybody, watching my floater. KK, hello. KK, okay, KK. Hello. But we look this way, you can see there's Carl. Some of you may know Carl. The sun's going down. Let's see. Yeah, it was probably good. I was a moderator. There's a couple people that got on you and I almost gave them a piece of my mind, but I couldn't. Yeah. It's more important to me, Johnny, to have you be able to comment on videos. You know, I definitely we got to chat. We got to chat about that pool, the one that's leaking, buddy. I haven't heard any info on that one, if you got it situated or not. But I don't know. I like it when you all ask me questions, though. I'm not good at developing topics of conversation. Ask my wife. Oh, there's the neighbor. There's the neighbor. Oh, boy. Change views. Got some chipping out to do. Yeah, oh, man. Got some chipping to do. What are you going to use to chip? One of those little bulldogs? The Bosch Bulldog? This pool's looking good, though. play tic-tac-toe. How do you play tic-tac-toe? We could play tic-tac-toe. Yeah, anybody want to play tic-tac-toe? I'll start here. That's the X. Where do you want to put the 0? It's the airline going to the spot jets. Yeah, those stupid airlines. With the half-inch piping. Hopscotch. Whee! Staying in shape. Staying in shape. Changing views. Changing views. Is anybody, can anybody understand that comment right there? By Triple X? I don't know that language. I once had a 15-minute presentation about how the rotary hammer is not a private. Baloney. Those rotary hammers are great pry bars. Baloney. All right, let's change sheets again. What else is new? What else is new? What else is new? What else is new? Well, the job. I'll be doing the liner on the job that I've been working on. The one that, let's see, all right. Hello, homie. Hassan's family. How are you? Where are you from? Where's everybody from? Where do you wish you were from? Oh, Triple X. Well, Triple X. How am I? I'm doing very good. How are you, Triple X? Hassan is from Asia. John Jack's from Texas. Yeah, I don't know. Texas has definitely been in everybody's prayers down there. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy that happened down there. You send your kids off to a Christian camp, and then they never come home. That's it's just terrible, absolutely terrible. My thoughts and prayers definitely go out to the families that were affected by that. Hassan. Well, I mean, I like KFC and watermelon, but if I had to choose, I'm going with KFC. Yep. Let's see. Johnny. It's 1.5-inch airline. Oh, 1.5-inch airline. Wow. That's crazy. Man, that just does not sound good. Just does not sound good, buddy. Just kidding. What are you kidding about? I didn't see your comment there. Oh, boy. That's a good one. Yeah. Yes, Gina. Yes, yes. Yeah, I don't know, Johnny. Man. It's like I just want to blow the thing up and start from scratch. Just drop in some dynamite, blow the freaking thing up, and then start over from scratch. But, yeah, I don't know. No. Nope. Nope. Far from rich. Far from rich. What you're looking at is redneck lifestyle at its finest. Mostly everything you see here was either thrifted at a flea market, gotten for free, recirculated, reused, anything like that. And we rent where we live. And far from what some people think, you know, I mean, YouTube takes care of me, but it's not like it's changing my life at its current state of placement here where I live. But you know, all good things come in time through hard work and determination, and that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, the Intex filter is spitting out some sand. Johnny, doesn't that mean the sand needs to be replaced? Possibly a O-ring in the multi-port or something, Johnny? Yeah. See, Gina, Johnny is the go-to for questions like that. The go-to. Michael, thank you. Thank you, Michael. It's actually built out of plywood and scrap parts. And I did get, I will say the liner, I did get a good deal on the liner. The liner manufacturer chipped in. The company that I worked for chipped in. And I only had to pay a couple $100, few $100 for this liner. So definitely lucked out with that one for sure. Originally, I had taken like an old warranty liner and I just kind of like draped it over the sides. And but it didn't hold water. And I was devastated, so everybody felt bad for me and helped me out. So yeah. My filter's doing pretty good. Y'all want to go see my filter? Let's take a look. Oh, it's running too. This is my filter right here. Set up with my multi-port valve. Pressure gauge is reading right about 12. Housing basket, clean as a whistle. Look at that, you can see all the way down to the bottom. I got a jerry-rigged extension cord there, but hey, no big deal. The pool is definitely got a water bonder. And that thing stinks. I hate it. I can't ever get the lid off. And that's why you see a little floater in the pool. I don't really like the floaters, I'm not a big fan of them. Especially like, it's cool with like, the pumps running and, things turns around. But like, you never want them to like just sit in one area for too long because any chlorine will just kind of saturate. Especially if you have like one of those liner covered stairs. The floater can get caught on the very top step of the liner covered stairs, and then when they shut the pump off, it just sits there and it destroys the liner on the top step. So I'm definitely not a big fan, but it's like if you keep an eye on it and don't let it do bad things, they do work. And every now and then I'll even throw it in the pond right here, and so we can kind of keep our pond nice and clean there. We got Carl over there doing his thing, and so yeah, we definitely backwash that filter. Yeah, old liners are great to save, Tornado. Great to save. Make sure you fill the filter halfway. Or Johnny giving Gina advice. Love it. Joel, this is not a fiberglass pool. This is a liner, sandstone liner. It's pretty nice, and it makes the water kind of look like the Caribbean in a way. Let's see. Right now, the water's a solid. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Start panting like the dog. That's an odd request. Why would anybody ask me that? Johnny seems to be Texan. Yeah, Johnny. It was kind of cool you know, I like the melody of it and everything like that. You know, but truthfully, I couldn't help but to think about you when I was hearing the song, so I had to shut it off. But it was, you know, music is great. You know, you know, if you think about it, you know, music, it's definitely not like it used to be, you know, back in the old days, you know, where you had all these different bands traveling around. You know, you think about all the great bands that were going around in the 70s and the 80s and, you know, the 90s, and they're all traveling and living on the road and going to show, and it's just not like that anymore, you know? I mean, just everything's, you know, done online, and, you know, I mean, I personally love live music. I love live music. And obviously I'm definitely off topic from what the comments are, but oh boy. Do a cannonball. Yeah, Johnny, I heard that there was some more flooding that happened in North Carolina. Is that true? Like I heard there was something else that went down there. I can't sit still. I keep walking around. Should have left me out. I would have caught that one. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any cannonballs. I don't think I'm going to be doing any cannonballs. On the coast, the ocean side, where there was some flooding. On the ocean side, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I saw something that was, they were like pointing out there was like 4 or 5 floods where and everybody's like, they're all calling them once in a lifetime floods, and they all happened within like a certain amount of time from each other. And it's just crazy. Oh, we got somebody else chime in to say hello. D. Reyes. Casa Bonita. He's saying that my house is beautiful in Spanish. Thank you, I appreciate that. My wife and I worked very hard. The neighbor is starting their lawnmower. Fun fact about my neighbors, there's literally a zoo over there. They have goats, they have pigs, they have chickens, they have geese. I don't know, I'm probably missing something. They probably even have a donkey. But Andre says hello. The Unshootable says, what's up? I like the emojis. I like the, yeah, some odd requests here. No, I'm not in Brazil. Yes, but not deadly. Yes, but not deadly. Gina was talking about the flooding, I believe. The flooding. Yes. Yeah, I've never, never been to Brazil. Oh, the lawnmower shut down. I wonder why. Usually they got the leaf blower running non-stop. Yeah. Well, we have some LED lights at the bottom of Carl so that he does light up at night. For those of you that don't know who Carl is a rooster. That's Carl right there, everybody. Carl was named by P-Chef 501, I believe. I'll have to, but see, we got the solar lights there, and got the old work truck in the background. Got the fire pit. My neighbor parked his boat, and that's the old camper that we got for free from my neighbor, because he felt bad that my pop-up camper is gone. Kimberly loves the look. Underwater speaker, LED light. K's. I don't know. How do you say that name? I'd like... Canes? I don't know. Unique names, like it. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Johnny, you can stay in the freaking camper, buddy. I just showed you, man. You just come right up, Johnny. You drive your truck. You drive your truck up the driveway, Johnny, and you just come and you just park right there. And then I'll run you an extension cord and a hose line for water. You can have yourself a little campfire outside. We even have another setup on the other side with a little like chimney thing, Johnny. So welcome anytime. Oh, we got Eric from India. Eric from India. Kimberly is from the country. The country. Well, the country is very vague. AKA the sticks. AKA redneck. We all from the sticks. Michael, you're the second one from Los Angeles. James says hello. And he would scare the crap out of my parrots. I assume we're talking about Carl, Gina. Where am I? I'm right here in New England, USA. I'm all over the place. So go on your Google Earth and look for this pool, and then you figure out where I am. Good luck searching all over New England, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the password, the Wi-Fi password is, get a pen. Get a pen, and I'll give you the Wi-Fi password. It is Steve Got It Pool. Okay. Kimberly's from Maryland. Yes. USA. Yes, not like England, not like the United Kingdom. We call it New England. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure what you're saying, Slav Pepe. Slav Pepe. How do you say her name? USA from Los Angeles. Yeah, we had a couple people from Los Angeles. Never been to Los Angeles. Been to San Diego. Been to San Jose. Been to Santa Barbara. Been to the Grand Canyon. Been to Las Vegas. I've been to Reno. I've been across the country 3 times on a Greyhound bus. Yep. Exciting times. I've seen Mount Rushmore. And I'm very fortunate to have been seeing a lot of the world. Well, Johnny, I don't know what's going on with the negative edge. I tried asking my boss the other day how the tile was coming, but I don't know. Those tile guys, they seem to take a while. Yeah, I mean, we had a couple, believe it or not, we had a couple viewers try and get jobs here. And I don't think, one of them, I don't think ever showed up. And the other just got stuck with working on the wrong job with the wrong person on the wrong first day, and he never showed up for day 2. So, but we're Giuliano's pools. All over New England, South Carolina too. Yep. I think the old Amazon truck showed up next door. The old master bus. Floaty, floaty. All right, so I don't know, man. Let me tell you, you're in Los Angeles right now. I mean, go to Labor Ready. You could always get a job at Labor Ready. I know it's just gonna be like minimum wage, but a lot of times you just go to Home Depot. See somebody walking out with a bundle of sheetrock, and you say, "Hey, you need a hand putting that up? I'll give you a hand." Go sit in the Home Depot parking lot. Go sit in the Lowe's parking lot. You see a husband and a wife walking out, and the husband looks stressed out like he's not gonna be able to handle the job. Just walk up and say, "Hey, you folks need a hand with that?" You'd be surprised. A couple people say yes. Obviously people are gonna be weirded out, but it's not hard finding work. The problem is that people just are afraid to work. People are afraid to sweat. People are afraid to bleed. People are afraid to be in pain, and you can't. I'm in pain every day. Every day I go to work, I'm in pain. But I don't care. That's what I gotta do. So it's just, I don't know. It's just me. Everybody's story is different, but that's my story. You know what I'm saying? They're in India now. Yeah, see, I don't know what it's like in India, I mean, I've seen like travel videos and, but I mean, isn't India like growing? Like, aren't there like should be like a lot of construction jobs, close to Saudi Arabia. I know there's a lot of projects going on in Saudi Arabia. There's got to be a lot of work there. But, yeah, 3 ibuprofen, extra strength Tylenol. There you go. I went on a little rant and I lost track of the comments. Sorry about that. What's up? What's up, Steve Official? What's up? Steve got it. Yeah, just Google me. Just go to your Google. Steve got it. Why should we scared to work? Just fulfill our needs. To fulfill our needs, we have to work. Well said. I mean, we have to work to fulfill our needs. Gina, plenty of work out there. Plenty of work out there. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. And even in there, even when it snows in the wintertime, I mean, just go buy yourself a $20 shovel or a $30 shovel and go shovel driveways, shovel sidewalks. I mean, with the internet the way it is, I mean, you can make like little videos, showing some of the things that you do, and I don't know. I understand that not everybody likes construction, you know what I mean? But if you can't find a job, wearing a suit and tie, you can always put on a tool pouch and have a tape measure and a hammer. But yeah, APC, well said. I mean, well said. But I would say that some of us that have maybe been fortunate to be around the block a little bit and have a few experiences with some of these trashy workers, as we might call them. We're kind of scarred from it all, but we're able to sift it out, and we're able to motivate the younger people coming up, and just offer the advice that we can, and just be mentors, it's not easy, working with the same person every single day, so obviously, some of you have noticed that, my coworkers have changed over the years, and it is what it is, but at the end of the day, I mean, I just do what I got to do. If I got to do it by myself, I'm going to do it by myself, Yeah. I appreciate the subscription. King City, King 1 there. I have no issues with India. In fact, I've had a lot of subscribers from India. So believe it or not, I think India is number 4, the number 4th most subscribers that I have are from India. So why would I have any issue with somebody from the country of India that wants to interact with me? My roommate in college was from Bangladesh. Yeah, you know, so he taught me a lot about the culture and the lifestyle over there. Obviously, I don't remember much of it, but landscape, construction, trying to, since we're on the topic, I mean, I'm kind of in the debate. My son's going to be starting college soon. We're trying to get him a car. And, the insurance and the car payments are going to be expensive. So we're debating, do we tell him that he needs to get a job? And my mentality is as long as he's in school, it's our job as parents to help him, get his education and not be distracted with work. But at the same time, you need him to build work ethic. So I'm torn between that, Robert from the UK. How you doing, buddy? Cheers, mate. Automotive is huge because you're always gonna need to, every single one of those. The terrible gamer. Hello. So Robert, what's going on in the UK today? How's the weather over there? We had a beautiful sunny day. Beautiful sunny day. I told somebody that I was from New England, and they I think they thought I was from the United Kingdom when I said that. But if he's going to school and doing well, it's okay. It's okay to not make him work, you're saying, right? That's kind of what I'm saying. I mean, I'm fine with me putting in a little bit of extra work, trying to hustle a little bit, maybe get back into selling on eBay a little bit more again, and maybe try to talk to my boss about working on the weekends and stuff. But I just want him to do good in college, focus on that. But I do want him to be able to interact with people and be able to have a normal conversation. Robert says the weather's been beautiful, working 7 days a week at the moment. Robert, do you work on pools in the UK? I'm very, very curious about that. I'm sure most of you know, you follow the pool guy from England there too. No, I don't really hand out my my contact number. That's not, that's not something that's kind of, it would be a little bit of a distraction for me, with my personal life and my job life. If I had viewers texting me all the time, and it'd be hard to keep track. So I try to keep things I do the personal thing right here, right now. That's what I'm saying. So I try to do a lot of videos for everybody to enjoy. But yeah, Jacob, I don't know if you're the last person to ask that, but man, strange questions, buddy. Strange questions. Robert, yes, I run my own pool company, hot tub company, which is South Coast. Used to work in the city of London as a service engineer. Huh. See, if I could get my darn passport in order, I mean, I would literally come over like right away. I'd be like, can I just come work with you for like a week, or just to see how things are done in the UK. It'd be great for the channel. It would be great for me to, have that kind of experience. And one day I'll get my passport up and running again. Second person, what is this? What is this with the dog, pant like a dog thing? You guys are, man, that's just an odd request to ask somebody in a live stream, don't you think? Yeah, I know, Gina. I know. As long as they don't get totally get totally inappropriate, but come and have a week with me, and yes, that would be excellent. Yeah, someday, buddy. You're definitely on my list. Because I want to know people in other countries, people that I can trust too. So, if you're gonna fly across the Atlantic Ocean and chime into another country, you gotta definitely hope that you can trust the person you're going to visit. That's for sure. But I got people here in the United States that I want to visit. So I could definitely be having a nice little road trip here. And the UK is on my list. Probably Germany. I think I'd like to see Germany. My grandparents always loved Germany. Rick Harrison, work is amazing. Keep it up. Yeah, I try. I've been getting a lot of complaints that some of my videos have been short and, kind of leaving people hanging. And, there's a lot of explanation behind that, some of which I'd rather keep private, some that I can share. But I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at, 15-second shorts, they get more views. They attract more people to the channel. And occasionally, I'll pump out a 3-minute short. And I know I've been slacking, and but occasionally I'll try to do some long format videos too, and those are for the people that really care about me and that really care about the channel. And, so just because I'm not, pumping out long format videos or longer short videos all the time, I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to build a foundation, and over time I can start, doing more of that stuff, and it'll be worth it for me. So right now it's just not worth it for me to spend the time editing videos in the long format style. And that's about it. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, I do have an Instagram. Steve Got a Pool is on Instagram. My wife runs it. I don't know how often. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that a lot. My company is on Google. I'll try and message you on here so you know I'm legit. Yeah, let me just double backtrack, Robert. That's a company. Oh, see, all right. So you didn't put the name of the company. I mean, Robert. I don't know if you have Instagram, but you can send me a message on Instagram, like our friend here, Double Z's trying to talk to me about. Steve Got a Pool. Everything Steve Got a Pool. Just Google me. Google Steve Got It. Everything Steve Got a Pool. My whole life is Steve Got a Pool. I just can't guarantee that I'll respond right away on Instagram. We only get onto the Instagram a little bit when we go onto the computer. So, yeah, please do, Robert. I'm gonna I'll have my wife look into that. She's gonna be home all day tomorrow too, so I'll have her try to go on and check some of the messages on Instagram later. But yeah, I definitely would like to check out what you do over there for sure. Do you do the liners over there? Or, I know you said hot tubs and stuff. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious how things are done over there. Things seem to be similar, but slightly different. It's kind of how I see it. It seems like the tile pools and the gunite pools are more so popular over there, or and the liners are usually the ones where they weld it on site. And yeah, I don't know how to do a backflip, but I don't know. I think we did pretty good here. Let's see. We're about 50 minutes on a live stream. Let me flip her around. Hey, Steve Got a Pool right here. Let's see. We'll try to get around so we're out of the shadow. There we go. My beautiful face looking good with my This is what it looks like in New England. I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, of course, and I'm not jumping in the pool. But thank you, everybody. Gina, I'm gonna go check out your page right now. I swear I am. And Johnny, if you're still there, thank you. Robert fitted a few liners this season. He's not sure. Service maintenance, repair hot tubs. See, I'll come over and I'll help you with the liner pools. You know, I'll help you measure them. You know, liners is what I do. Anything vinyl liner related, I'm the one you want to be talking to for sure. Don't fall for some of the other gimmicks of some of the other people out there. Steve Got a Pool's the vinyl liner king. Don't be mistaken. But I'll talk to you all soon. It was really good to be interacting with a few of you. But I gotta go check out Gina, always a VIP, and go check out her page. I think you all should do the same. All right, take it easy. Bye, everybody.